Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been more than a minute, but I thank you for tuning in and coming back. This year, this tribe has to grow even stronger. My name is Renji Stella. If you are here for the very first time, I'm a travel enthusiast. I deal with Uganda and Rwanda, and I've sold the two destinations for over 5 years. So that's where my expertise really is. But to the rest of the world, I will always go down that road as long as it has anything to do with travel. Now, I last heard from you in 2024, and at that point, there was a lot happening. So, how about we catch up? Yeah, let's have a life update. So life lately has been quite busy. January has been, it feels like a whirlwind of things that have been happening. First off, my brother got married. So there was that. We had to travel up country, Fort Portal to be specific, and this is the tourism city of Uganda. So we had a road trip just at the start of the year. Then also that was the traditional wedding. We had to do the whole wedding thing. So life was busy on that front, but also at work, this happens to be the booking window. So that has also been there. And of course, we had of the Congo, yeah, M23 versus Congo, Goma being taken over by M23. Ooh, it's been a lot happening, my goodness. And that aside, Uganda registered some few cases of Ebola, but that is something that the Ministry of Health is showing, you know what, not that bad. We are having this whole thing taken care of. So guests are still free to come in. So Uganda and Rwanda are both safe for travel. But that aside, on a more of a personal note, I promised you towards the end of last year that I would tell you something that I was working on. Now, I started a new business towards the end of last year, and the whole of December and January, I have been in tryouts, getting packaging, getting all the nitty-gritties of what my business should look like. And ladies and gentlemen, today, more than anything, I am ready to share my new business with you. Are you ready? I need to take a sip for this. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Now, I know this is black. You can't see what's in, but I started my scented. Oh my God. I started my scented candle business. Now, if you're wondering how this came about, for those of you who do not know, I lost my mom when I was quite young. I'm talking about probably 20 years ago. So, but she had this perfume. Her scent was so clear to me. And I had never smelled that perfume ever since she passed on. But in November, must have been November, October, while downtown, I passed by a lady who smelled exactly like my mom, guys. So when I smelled that perfume of hers, now this is an ancient scent of hers that I could smell. When I smelled it and I just went back to think about my mom, it made me realize, just like music, scents as well have that powerful force when it comes to the mind and reminding us some of the good memories. Now, I started figuring out how I would create that for other people so that you get to have a scent that reminds you of the person you love, the person you lost, or the person you want to spend together with, forever with. And that is why I started my scented candles. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Be Birungi Lux. Now, my name Birungi means be good, be beautiful, be well, like all that good stuff. And that is why when I thought about goodness in a scent, the name that came to my mind was Birungi Lux. Now, this right here is within our, this was our Valentine's, and not today being Valentine's, and happy Valentine's Day, by the way. They all sold out. Yeah, so I'm just giving you samples of what we were giving out on Valentine's Day. The embroidery was all there, the naming, the packaging, and everything. We had black, we had red, and we had white. Now, the first product of my line is this. This is what we call the personalized line. This is the personalized collection. Now, with this collection, you get to choose a name for your candle. You get to choose a message. If you want to put a message, you can choose that. You get to choose a scent and the color that you want. So for my first collection of scented candles, I chose the personalized one. And throughout the operation, both in January and a little bit of December, but mostly January, I had people reach out to me, and you can put, let's say, your lover's name, and then the message you would want them to have, and the scent, according to the scent that you want to remember them by, or them to remember you by. Do you get the point? Yeah, so that is how we were doing. So I brought this sample. This was Happy Valentine's Day Honey. Someone did order for this, and yeah, so I get to put in a little bit of flowers here just for color and things like that, but this is not the real. The real candle has its own scent. So good. And this was the bergamot. I'd like to thank everyone who has supported me, especially Maria from Speak Uganda Holidays. You have done your very best to support the business already, even as we start off. Now, they say that it takes a village to raise your child, but no one talks about the village it takes to start a business. My friends have gathered around me to make sure that I get all the best sales, especially within every single month. I have a friend who is reaching out even before I put out a website or a group or anything for my business. My friends are already coming through. So I just want to thank each and everyone who has been able to support the business as it is. All the details will be put down below this video so that you can make your own order of the scented candle that you want. Now, lastly is this. This is for the small mosquitoes. This one, I chose this packaging specifically because I'm in the tourism business and we love to repurpose different things. So this came from all the wine bottles, and special thanks here has to go to Charity Chloe and the Boo Seba. These guys came out to give me as many wine bottles as I could take. So thank you guys, because you made it possible. I went, cut them, and I was able to get this packaging. And this really, I wanted to get into also the lodge business. So that's where most of this will be going to. Yeah, so this is basically for the mosquitoes. A lot and more. I know that with this line I'll be able to create so much more, and I'll be sharing. But for now, I want to say a great thank you to the Boma Entebbe, which is my home for this whole month. This is where we are going to be. Visit the Boma Entebbe for your staycation, your vacation, or just a go before you take your flight or before you go on a safari. My name is Birungi Stella. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and see you next time.